Overnight demonstrators setting up tents at the FIT Museum in protest over the war in Gaza. Protests continue at Columbia University, where the Faculty Senate voted to investigate university leadership over how it's handling protests there. Eyewitness News reporter Marcus Solis joins us live in Morningside Heights to break this all down for us. Good morning, Marcus.
Good morning, Pedro. Indeed, tensions remain high here at Columbia University as negotiations have stalled really between the administration and the student protesters about that encampment that is still on the lawn. Also, an investigation voted upon by the Senate to investigate the way leadership handled the clearing of protesters last week and the NYPD arrests that followed. So one of the student leaders, someone who has emerged really as a face of these protests that have roiled the campus over the last couple of weeks, has now been banned from the campus. Video has surfaced of Kamani Jones saying, quote, "Zionists don't deserve to live." That was during questioning with a Columbia administrator a few months ago during a disciplinary hearing. That video has now surfaced, and he has been banned from campus. Whether that means suspended or expelled remains unclear. Meantime, that encampment continues here at Columbia as the administration and students remain at odds over the student demands that Columbia divest its interests connected to Israel. The protests here and in other colleges now getting the attention of the governor as graduation season approaches and commencement is set to take place within just a couple of weeks.
I want to know that this is well thought out. What protections do you have? Security measures in place, additional resources you're bringing to the table. I need to know that these commencements are going to be safe environments as well, all across the state.
As for the Columbia University Senate, that is a panel made up of faculty, administrators, students, and it is calling for an investigation into the university's leadership, into how that incident was handled last week when the NYPD was asked onto the campus by the president to clear out those protesters. They are calling for an investigation into the leadership, but it does stop short of demanding her resignation. And we're live outside Columbia University. Marcus Solis, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Marcus, thank you. Meanwhile, Mayor Adams calling the protests we're seeing unprecedented for their level of hate. In an interview which will air Sunday on Up Close with Bill Ritter, he told Bill that he thinks outside agitators are orchestrating the demonstrations, all to rile people up.
I have never witnessed the type of hateful, harmful, painful terminology that we're witnessing right now. I cannot recall any time in the period of protesting that we called for the eradication or extinction of any particular group. I say to all groups, just replace the word Jewish and put the word African American, Sikh, Hispanic, Dominican.
You can watch the entire interview with Mayor Adams on Up Close tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock.